What's up all? Welcome into another lesson. So today we are looking at Phantom Regiment 2006. So 2006 they took high drums. May have been Paul Rennick's first title actually as high drums as well. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But we're looking at the drum solo and we're looking at the second half of the drum solo. And obviously we're looking at the snare part. So let's get stuck straight in on that first bar. First bar, we're going to break it in half. First half, really easy. We're just playing this. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Second half, we're doing another easy part. So those two parts together. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. Okay, next bar. Things get a little bit more tricky here. So the first thing you've got to have down is kind of flam 5s or 5-stroke with a flam on the start. Now normally we'd play those in triplets, hand to hand. In this case what they're doing is they're just playing the right-sided ones. So we're doing a right-sided one, then another right-sided one. So the first skill you've got to get down is this. They're pretty quick, alright? But work on the speed after you've got the whole solo down. So then if we put that in context of the bar, we've got a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but in triplets. Then the 2 5-strokes. And we end up on that left hand as the release. I'm going to put the first line then, both of those bars together with a metronome. I'm going to go real slow. So that's 110. 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. And the last time. Now the speed you're aiming at is going to be 155, 160, that kind of area. Okay, this is one of those snare breaks where there's obviously not a met on the field and it starts to kind of go up and down a little bit towards the end, but it does start about 160. So somewhere in there. Right, next line. Let's go for this next bar. So the first bar we've got a tap 5, which is just that. Then we've got a paradiddle. Well, this paradiddle has got a release on the end, so we normally call those paradiddle stops. Paradiddle stop, but the first note's quiet, so we just get. So I put those two together, we get. So those diddles, diddle, diddle, are the same speed as the paradiddle. And again, you're working up towards, but start off nice and slow. Then we got 2 herters, but they're played quiet with the last note loud. So, and I'm playing the start of the next bar. So that's the whole of that bar. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Speed. Let's jump to the next bar. Right, this next one's an easy one. We've just got this with a rim shot release. To get the timing of that one, because it's just 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet stop. If we just play the right-handed part when we get to the at the end, we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So I'm just playing the right-hand part for what will it be, and 4 and 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and that gives you my tempo to then fill the lefts in. Now I'm going to have to throw a bit of energy into that because 1, I'm playing more notes, but 2, I've got a crescendo. So again, I'll do that with a slow met. 110 this is at, so real slow. And again. And again. So let's try the whole of that line from the left. So 2, 3, 4. I'm rushing a bit. So up to tempo, if I go, say, what's this going to end up at? 154. Let's keep pushing on then. So the next bar, we start with that rim shot, then we play a 6-stroke roll. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. Now on the 3, we've got flam jags, but we're starting in a different position. Instead of starting the flam, we're starting with the diddle. So make sure you got those down. They're pretty quick, but you'll pick that up with time. So 2, sorry, and last time, and that's the whole of that bar. The next bar is where it gets interesting. We suddenly go from triple to duple. So duple mean like doubles, 2s, 4s, 8s, that kind of stuff. And we're playing 16th notes here, and we're going 1 E under 2 E under 3. Now that's just going to be a paradiddle diddle with 2 accents, paradiddle diddle, but with 2 notes before. So 1 E under 2 E under 3, and another rim shot. 1 E under 2 E under 3. 1 E under 2 E under 3. Now the second half of that bar goes straight back to triplets, but with 2 rim shots. So that part together. And then we got a quintuplet in there, a 5, with a release. So opportunity stop, opportunity stop, opportunity stop. So I've got, now that pattern, that speed of that, we've got to make sure that you've got the ability very well to go from 3s to 5s. So if I put a metronome on, let's slow it down to, what's that, 1, 2, 6. I'm going to play a triplet, a 3, and then a 5. If I put accents in, you can hear it. Words, radio, opportunity stop. Radio, opportunity stop. So we've got to get that down. And eventually, so that whole bar, and. So there's a little bit of trading off in there, interplay between the different instruments. So you get like that trade off between the tenors and the snares. Right, whole of that line then. So we're going from the, and then, so without the met, and I would do it with the met, and I'll slow it right down like I was doing. What was it? 110. And again, and again, and again. Final line then, final line. We've got some notes to play here, right? First part is easy. We play a quarter note, and then we play another roll. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we play a paradiddle with an accent on the first note to finish that bar out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach this part starting from the start of the roll. And there's kind of what we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counts that we've got to learn here. The paradiddle that we've just played is followed by another paradiddle. So paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. But the second paradiddle has got a kick. It's got the accent on the second note. So paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. So paradiddle, diddle. Paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. Then we're going to do a reverse paradiddle with no accent. So diddle, diddle, para, diddle, diddle, para. So we get diddle, diddle, para. And then we get single stroke 7. And that's going to make a lot more sense if I played just that part there. So two paradiddles, 1 reverse and singles. So I'm going, and let me get this beat this. So right, there's my tempo. So again. If I go from the roll, I've got 1, 2, 3. Now, a perfect player, which I'm not, but a perfect player is going to play from all of the notes after that are going to be exactly the same tempo. So if a robot played it, it would just sound like with some accents in there, right? Now, the hardest bit for me is the transition from the doubles to those singles at the end. I tend to have a bit of a gap, right? So fight for that. Right, anyway, I want to demonstrate this so that you can get it for definite. So we've got the 2 bars together. 1, 2. With a release on the end. So let's go real slow. It's a bit too slow, isn't it? Right, let's go here. So 1, 2. And again, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. Right, now I'm going to work on my interp. 2, 3, 4. So I'm just trying to make it all sound exactly the same. I'm rushing those singles, right? But it's difficult at that speed. It's difficult at 160, but at 160 it's going so fast there's less room for error. So it's a bit easier for me actually at that speed. Okay, all we got to do now is finish out this solo. So at the end, we've got a nice little, which is just 1 under 2, 4, 1 under 2, So the whole of that bottom line, ooh, let's try it with a met. Let's try 120. So that's like 1. 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to try the whole solo for you now. With this one, you're going to find it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to playing those fast singles and a little bit of time to get that transition from at the end, and you're probably this part here at the start. But just do it real slow and then work the speed once you've mastered the part. You're also going to find it, you're going to learn it much faster if you can get rid of the music. So the sooner you get rid of that music, the better. The sooner your mind's doing the work instead of having to use your eyes to read it, then computate what's going on, then actually put it on the pad, the better you're going to play it. So here's the whole thing. I'll have a go at 120. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go a little faster for you. 130. 1, 2. Now, as I said, if you listen to playing this on the finals tape and you map it to a metronome, it does slow down a little bit towards the end. Still pretty crazy fast though, man. So you want to be aiming for like 150, 155, even 160 if you can push it all the way up there. I'll do it one more time for you now. Let's go 155, see if I can hang there. So anyway, before I do that, if you're enjoying these videos, right, I know a lot of people who are watching these videos are not subscribed, right? In my metrics that I get back from YouTube, it tells me. So please subscribe to these videos. It really helps me. Please like it, leave some comments. If you'd like me to do certain chords, WGI lines, or whatever you want me to break down, leave it in the comments and I'll have a look at all those comments and I'll always have a look. I've got a few in my list to do. So I've got some still coming. As you can see now, I'm in the new studio, so I'm able to put out more videos a little bit more often. So please consider subscribing. Go check out the other videos. Here's the phantom measurement break. One more time. 155. So let's see if we can hang together. Ready? No, I can't leave on that, right? So difficult, that end part. I'm gonna go whip my singles. See you next time.